All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's crack-a-lackin'? You guys know me all too well. I'm your boy, Fit Mephisto, and welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of the Chill Zone. As always, just gonna be random shit, some news, some fucking whatever, and it is what it is. All right, where the fuck's my video, YouTube? There you are. All right, let me get this video fucking sent out here live. All right, there we go. That's done. That's done. Sexalento. Yeah, I was on JTech's podcast for a bit and then fucking I hopped off. Shit. What up, J Dog, man? How you doing, buddy? How are you, sir? Hope you are doing well. I'm just gonna leave that GIF up there the entire episode. That GIF is pretty much basically fucking how I see the gaming community as a whole. As a whole, a lot of fake outrage going on right now. It's mainly in context to the whole Last of Us shenanigans and and whatever the case may be. And then, of course, the non fucking fake outrage that led to Microsoft's fucking first showing off for the Series X and whatever the case may be. That was a massive letdown. Not in the sense of what they showed, because there's a lot of stuff that I did see that I definitely wouldn't mind trying out. But for what people were expecting for a next generational kind of gameplay reveal, yeah, we didn't really get a whole vibe on it at all, period, because none of those games they showed off truly looked next gen. But again, fucking what defines that? You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting, man, because I think fucking for next month, I think we're gonna see more third party shit, but we're gonna see like more of the bigger AAA third party games. Stuff from Capcom, stuff from fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Because I like the fact that like him or hate him, fucking Jeff Keighley himself to come out and do something like that throughout the summertime to keep gamers intrigued, because since there is no E3 this year, and honestly, if this finds a lot of success, people like it this way. I can see developers just saying, you know what, fuck conventions, we're just going to do it this way. And I also like the fact too as well that come July or whatever fuck, I'm not sure if it's going to be June or July. Microsoft fucking said that during one of their events that they're actually going to have like demos that players can download. You know what I mean? Like bringing those, demonstrations that normally you would see fucking at, a convention like E3 or whatever, only be able to be out there for people that go there and like the journalists and shit like that. But now, like, allowing us to try out this shit in advance, I think that's pretty fucking dope. That's pretty fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I mean, July is gonna be an interesting month, man. I mean, I got the whole fucking game preview for Grounded comes out that fucking month, which I'm really excited to play. I know nobody isn't, but I don't give a fuck about your thoughts on it. And no disrespect to anybody, but I'm just saying, fucking, I'm excited for it. A lot of shit. I just really hope to God that when they do come out and they come out swinging, I hope to God that it's not fucking, you know what I mean? Like a slow as fuck fucking, run out of the gate. Like, if you're gonna come out and you're gonna make some announcements, make your announcements fucking count. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I respect the fact that Microsoft is putting, like, did their showcase with indies up front. You know what I mean? I can respect them for doing that, but you got to remember, man, like, this is an audience, man, that really wants to see what we're going to be getting for next gen. And a lot of this stuff, and no disrespect to the indies that are making these games, it's just, that a lot of console gamers, man, ain't fucking with that shit. A lot of the casuals don't blink an eyelash at that game or any of those indie games, man, because they think indie is like some fucking foreign object. Showing his baby pic on stream? Oh, hell yeah, bro. That's that yet. Yep. Yo, I grew up with this fucking show, bro. I even had the actual fucking, when I was young, I had the talking plushy fucking version of this motherfucker, dude. Man, that show was so good, man. Yo, what's up, Beeves? Lies. What lies? Nah, bro. Fucking that shit. Yo, I used to fucking love this fucking show, bro, when I was a kid. Damn, dude, it's midday, bro. Like early in the evening, and like, where the fuck's everybody at, bro? Nobody else is live. At least I don't think anybody else is live. I know JTech was just finishing up his fucking stream, so. But I mean, whatever. It's fucking lonely out here, man, in these YouTube streets, bro. It's fucking lonely out here. No, don't worry, people will show. Oh, I was about to say bad latency was about to show up, and sure enough, there he is. Unfortunately, the casuals only care about shooters, sports, and short action adventure titles, fucking generally, or Animal Crossing right now. Yo, let's think about it, man. Like, to think about what's up, Brad, man. And that is kind of a crazy thing to think about, too, right? Because, like, I mean, fucking Animal Crossing used to be super fucking niche, bro. Like, super fucking niche. And then, like, this one here that came out for the Switch, man, just like overnight, just like fucking exploded, dude. I mean, I do think that the pandemic definitely helped out in that, but I'm not going to treat that as a negative, though, because there was a lot of people that now got exposure to this fucking franchise that could very well be either hooked and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So now there's going to be people that are going to be anticipating the new Animal Crossing in the future wise. And I think that's fucking great. I think that's fucking great. But, I mean, whatever. I don't expect gamers nowadays, anyways, to fucking to think for themselves. So, I mean, it is what it is. Fuck it, right? 2v1 match? Nah, bro. What's the point? Like, what's the point of arguing with somebody, right? About gaming when fucking a lot of the people that you see, like Yellow was bringing up a good point in JTech's podcast today. A lot of people on social media are the fucking fakest of fucking fakes, man. We all know this. This is common knowledge. I mean, you know what I mean? You got your cults, you got your fucking whoever, dealers, all that crazy shit, whatever, right? But see, the funny thing is, what blows my mind, and this is how you can really tell, like, people who haven't been gaming that long. And again, like, I'm not trying to disrespect them because, you were just born in a fucking different time period. Or not time period, but you know what I mean. Fucking, there were a lot of gamers were born around the fucking PS2 era and shit like that and didn't get into the fucking gaming scene until last generation or this gen or whatever the fuck ever it may be, right? And these are the people that are fucking mindlessly following these fucking idiots that are going around and spreading these fucking fake rumors, fake lies, and fakes, whatever. You know what I mean? About Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo or whoever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, you're bringing along a new generation of gamers that don't know any better, that don't understand Sony's history or Microsoft's history or fucking Nintendo's history as to why they make the games that they do, or in other case, Microsoft games that they don't know how to fucking make. You know what I mean? These people just want to fucking just go senseless, man, and fucking follow these companies like they're the hottest shit in the world. You know what I mean? And some, yeah, when it comes to both Nintendo and Sony, you know, they've dug out that fucking that legacy that everybody loves them. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of people that sit there and shit on Nintendo, they have a soft spot for this company. If you're an old school gamer, and whether you grew out of Nintendo or whatever the case may be, yeah, you may not play Nintendo games, but you still have a soft spot for that company. That company fucking is what brought you up alongside Sega. Why do you think Sega will always, like, Sega fans want fucking Sega to come back? And I agree with that. I wish we were still in a time period where Sega was still in competition with the big N. You know what I mean? Dreamcast 2 would have existed. You know, that kind of shit. But again, fucking a lot of these new age or upcoming gamers that we're seeing nowadays that are blindly following the fucking bullshit, those are the ones that a lot of these developers are actually fucking looking at. These are the ones that these developers are making games based on what these motherfuckers want, even though it's not actually what the fuck they want, because they don't know what the fuck they want. Nobody does. Nobody does. But Microsoft and all these other fucking big top-notch developers sense that shit. They see that shit. You think they honestly are not paying attention to social media, to the shit that we're saying? Like, you're out of your fucking mind, dude. Like, if you think for 1 second that, like, Yoshida and other members that work for, like, Herman Host, for example, or Herman Host, whatever the fuck his name is, and, like, the side on Xbox and even some of the actual fucking people on Nintendo, you think they don't, like, search their company up on fucking Twitter and see what people are criticizing, what people are loving, what people are not liking, or mixed feelings about? Of course they are. We're in an environment now where, and again, going back to the whole dishing out on social media thing, social media, by any stretch of the means, the concept of it is shouldn't be a fucking bad thing at all, period. It shouldn't be. But the issue with that is, though, is that social media has a way for people to try to garner their attention on somebody by pivoting their own opinion onto somebody else and trying to find people that would actually agree with that said person, and then have those people fucking go around and spread what that person is fucking preaching or what that person is saying, right? Based on their opinion. It's kind of like the way reviewers fucking, or reviews nowadays, that a lot of gamers fucking legit go based on. You're having somebody else's opinion overpower your own fucking opinion at that point. If you're going based on review scores, you're going based on what a reviewer says, you're putting somebody else's opinion above yours. That's a no. No. That's a no-no to me. My opinion, to me, values is way more important than Bad Latency's opinion on a game, Stardust's opinion on a game. You know, and that's not in any shame or any saying, like, fucking any way of being disrespectful. I can agree or disagree with your opinion, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, but I'm not gonna fucking, you know, flip out about it. Whereas you got people on social media or in video clips too as well, we see it all time and time again, that literally fucking just snap for no fucking reason. The only time you hear me snap to you, man, is if I get pissed off at a video game, which you guys have seen me do before, especially if you watched me play back in the day when I played fucking Ark Survival Evolved. That game, so much rage. And other shit too. Fatal, so people playing Bleeding Edge. Surprisingly, actually, yes, there are people. Maybe not so much on the PC side, but I mean, what other games on the PC side, when it comes to anything multiplayer that's not LOL or not Dota or not fucking Counter-Strike, doesn't really matter. But on the console side, yes, the people are still playing it. Yeah. What's up, Stardust? What's up, Douglas? How you guys doing, man? I overthink too much. It's not the fact that I'm overthinking too much, people. Okay, maybe okay, actually, maybe a little bit I am, but at the same time, fucking like that's not a bad thing, though. That's not a bad thing at all. Fucking period, man. I think just that people set their expectations too fucking high, and then they tried fucking putting they tried putting like the blame on something else when in actuality they should be blaming themselves for fucking hyping themselves up about a fucking event. Because I don't know about you all, man, but fucking back when I was a kid, the only thing that got me hyped when it came to gaming was getting my fucking Game Pro and fucking Nintendo Power magazines in the mail every fucking month. So, yeah, that was my fucking excitement, dude. Now, it's like, oh wow, you see a cinematic fucking trailer and everyone goes fucking ballistic over it. Cool, but where's the gameplay? I mean, fucking forever. That's all developers ever showed was fucking gameplay. But when cinematics got into the mix of things and really took off last gen, like now everybody wants to be like, ooh, all these cutscenes. And then yet when you see the gameplay, it's like fucking bland and generic as shit. But they use that to lure you into buying their fucking games, bro. Into buying their shit. Don't magazines PS1 demo discs? That was during, yes, the PlayStation magazines during the PS1 era used to have demo discs. And I think it was also during the PS2 era too. And they did for a little while with the PS3, but I don't think that went like that very, very long, but whatever. Uh, Cinematic is the gameplay. No, motherfucker, it's not. I think most of the Zelda fans played Mario first, then fucking matured with Zelda. I'm one of those Zelda fans. See, that's the thing, right? Like, I always hear people like say that, oh, I grew out of Nintendo. I grew out of Nintendo. See, I I'm very confused by that because I don't really understand how one can fucking grow out of something that's related to video games. Like that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And of course, like when I ask people that, it's always the same fucking shenanigan bullshit answer back and respond. The fucking well, their games don't appeal to me anymore. Mario is fucking it's not too adult for me to handle. What a fucking when was that ever a fucking law? Like has that been written in law? Like it's like almost like people shun fucking Nintendo as being like that company saying, "Hey, you know what? Cool. I grew up with them. You know what I mean? Like it's a good little fucking platform for fucking kids to play on, and then you advance to the fucking more adult centric ones, right?" That always made me fucking laugh. Always made me fucking laugh, man. Because I don't know about you all, dude, but there's tons of fucking games that were out on the NES and SNES days that were pretty fucking violent. Splatterhouse, ring a bell? Like mature or not, doesn't matter. Kids can play fucking whatever the fuck it is. Kids play Grand Theft Auto right now. Although I think parents are fucking stupid for doing that, but you get the idea. So I personally think I'm like, look, so if a kid can sit there and play a game that you're fucking with and you're like 37 and the kid's like 12 years old, why are you too much of a goddamn pussy ass bitch to go back and play fucking games like Mario and shit like that? What do you feel like it's gonna fucking rob your manhood? Fuck out of here, dude. That's at that point right there when you're taking gaming literally fucking too much in the reality world, man. Too much in the reality world. Gaming is supposed to be something that takes you away from reality, right? Makes you forget about what's going on fucking outside your front door. The news that we see, the shit that we see. I mean, I don't personally watch TV, so I don't barely watch the fucking news. The only time I do is when I'm at my neighbor's place. And all I see now is bullshit, propaganda, lies, garbage ass shit. Gaming makes me fucking forget that I'm living in this fucking shitty ass world that we're living in right now. But a lot of y'all, not you guys in general, but a lot of gamers in generality, like, they go in so fucking hard with this gaming shit that they have to take it literally fucking like, it's like their new reality. And if it is their new reality, man, fucking, then goddamn, dude. I prefer to keep mine in a fantasy world. As much as I hate this current reality that we're living in, but I know there's nothing I can do from a video game standpoint that's going to overchange the actual reality that I'm currently living in. That's why, personally, like, if I play a Barbie game, that doesn't mean that I play with Barbie dolls. The fuck? It's a video game, not meant to be taken serious, dude. So why should I put a fucking stamp of, like, saying, oh, I'm too manly for this? I guarantee you these same fucking people that are saying that are still watching fucking classic Disney films to this day. They'll pop in Aladdin or they'll pop in fucking classic Lion King and give that a watch every couple of fucking years. But not when it comes to a system that literally raised you and you came up with, same with Sega on top of that. Like, fuck off, dude. But here's the thing though, Predman, right? This is what people don't get. Politics has been in fucking video games since fucking whenever. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you've ever played any of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms fucking games that have been out since the NES era and old school fucking Amiga and whatever the case may be, all you do is you play politics in that game. That's all you do in that game. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so many games fucking shove politics. Fable 3. You gotta deal with politics in that game. No one complained. No one said shit about fucking Fable 3. That's what I'm saying, dude, man. I use that political shit as a fucking cop-out answer when other games fucking have been doing it fucking for so long. The difference is that developers back then didn't push it on the people or didn't have a social media platform to talk about fucking what their game is about. But yet, now that we have social media in front of us, right? Fucking, you can have anybody who makes their game and makes their game based on what their beliefs are or whatever the fuck it is. As soon as they mention something about it or a hint at something about it, boom. It's like a mini nuclear bomb goes off in the gaming community, man, and everyone just goes fucking crazy about it. It's retarded. Like, that's why I sit back and I kick my feet up and I see all this shit on social media, dude. And I'm just fucking sitting here, smoking a cigarette, fucking sipping on my fucking water, juice, pop, whatever the fuck it may be, and having a grand smack of a fucking laugh. Because you're complaining about shit that plethora of other games is fucking doing right now. Plethora of games they're doing right now. And they have been doing it since fucking God only knows how long. And people are still bitching about that now as a new thing? Fuck out of here, dude. Oh, no. I just put that up there as a random title there, Spartan. As a random title. But yeah, no, Spartan's right. Spartan's right, man. I personally get a kick out of it. That's why I kind of mind it, even though I bitch about it all the time. But it still gives me fucking more laughs than it does fucking, to have me sit there and bitch about it and shit. But like Spartan just said, the moment that you fucking put that away, you put fucking YouTube in the corner, you tuck that away, you don't bother doing content, but you just watch people's content, you don't go on Twitter anymore, you delete your account, call it a fucking day. Then it becomes old school again. You know what I mean? Then it becomes that old school fact where you keep fucking people that that are legit gamers. They know what the fuck they're talking about, and you speak with them all the time. Then boom, you're right back to like what it was back in grade school, man, where it was just you and a bunch of your friends talking gaming, but you guys knew what the fuck you were talking about. See me, I came off Twitter. I'm still on YouTube, but notice fucking... Hold on, let me move my fucking thing there. You barely see me. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, though, Spartan 2 as well, you follow a lot of people on YouTube, too, so you're bouncing in and out of a lot of people's chats a lot of the times, too. Yeah. And again, that's not a bad thing either because fucking like we enjoy people's content. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just the way that it is. And then, like, I always tell people too as well. Like, that's why it's like fucking, it's crucial, man, to like, if you're not sure about a game, research it. Like, look it up. Like, there's no fucking wrong, or there's nothing you can say, oh, it's wrong to look a game up. It takes like fucking what, 2 seconds to type in the name of the game that you want to search on Google and you'll find a trailer for it. You'll find information about it. You'll find people who have played demos of it. You'll find people that give their previews or impressions about it. You know what I mean? But nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. They only want to fucking sit there and see what other gamers on fucking social media are playing. And the one that's, talked about mostly is the ones that everyone's going to go after. The ones that the hardcore gamers have eyes on. And the casual looks at that and be like, oh, wow, this game looks fucking amazing. I'm gonna definitely go play this shit. Sometimes it's not the case, though. Sometimes it's not the case, but it is what it is. Yeah, I've noticed that, Spartan. Yeah, that you definitely pop in more regular on fucking JTAX podcast, man. Anyone here fucking of the grimy underhanded fucking way Google snuck in able to acquire YouTube? Oh, but the whole fucking Google shit, yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Google, I'm pretty sure, must have paid fucking YouTube quite a big fucking penny, bro. Quite a big penny. And it's funny though, Spartan, because correct me if I'm not mistaken, but isn't Google owned by the government? So if the government owns Google, right? I don't know if it is or not. I said in the past I think it was, but I could be wrong on that. But if it is, then the government now owns YouTube as well. Man, fuck all that casual nonsense mid-core crap. There's only two things that I've always looked at and will always forever look at, and that's the definition that me and so many other people fucking looked at it. What that definition used to be before back then. Casual. If you play games at a casual level, you know what I mean. Yeah, then you're a casual gamer. But if you play games like constantly, like every day, hours upon hours, fucking shit like that, or how much time you invest into a game, fucking yeah, that's what I consider to be hardcore. You know what I mean? Like most people will look at a game and say, "Oh, Wii Sports is for casuals," but I could play at a hardcore level though. I can sit there and put hours into fucking tennis. I can sink hours into the fucking golf in that little shitty ass game, dude. Man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's how I've always perceived what those two things were. But now it's about fucking the casual only wants to play Call of Duty, and it's like, okay, cool. If that's all he wants to play is Call of Duty, then that's fine. But you got people out here calling themselves like, oh, I'm a hardcore gamer. I'm a hardcore gamer. And yet fucking I'm like, cool. If you're a hardcore gamer, man, then fucking that's awesome. So you play a lot of shit, which is good. And some people that do actually are that or do come on and say that actually do. You know what I mean? But once you start bringing up past shit, and like you start talking about like the Spike McFangs, and you start talking about fucking Zoop, or you start talking about like shit that people never heard of before, or even games that were like popular in that time period, but then fell under the radar at after that generation ended or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of people that fall very quiet, very very quiet, and those conversations tend to fucking literally just die instantaneously, or they literally don't go anywhere at all. Period, because they don't have any fucking past. You know what I mean? And it's interesting because back then, man, fucking, if you were a fucking hardcore gamer back then, you had to fucking know what games were coming out. You had to know a lot of shit because there was nothing else there to do outside from fucking what? Going down and have the privilege like I had where I had a video store literally right next to my complex. Fucking fine with me. Shit. What up, El Matador? Yeah, dude. See, that's the shit that makes no sense because never once the term AAA was even fucking even a thing back then. That really didn't really come into the spotlight till the middle of last generation. And no, that doesn't fucking mean that fucking it's hardcore. Like that's the most idiotic shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. And in fact, a lot of the games that you see these fucking AAA developers fucking come out with, man, are giving you casual dumbed down shit. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. Soma definitely starts off slow, but again, so does fucking what do you call it there? Fucking Amnesia and the other one, fucking Penumba, I think it's called Penumba. All their games start off slow. And again, this isn't like I was showing you guys yesterday about the whole with that game Medium coming out, man. Like I'm fucking jacked for that game because I know the developer behind it because I play a lot of their shit and I know fucking they have potential of creating a really good psychological horror game, dude. After playing Blair Witch, so I'm down. I'm fucking down because I'm sick of those fucking Outlast clones jump in your face, scare tactic, garbage ass pieces of shit, man. Fuck out of here with that crap. This shit needs to die out, man. Spotting. Mark off, you fucking. God damn it, dude. I swear to God. Sci-fi fucking remind me of 90s sci-fi fucking film Virus. Yeah. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me, dude. Goddamn. Like I said before, man, it's gonna be real interesting to see what the fuck's gonna happen next gen, dude, man. I mean, we already know Sony is gonna fucking go about doing what they do best, as they always do every generation, minus their little fucking slow start in the beginning of the PS3. But to see people out here revving about it, dude, and it's like, motherfucker, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't truly know fucking Sony, man. Like to sit there and like and to praise and to praise and to praise, oh, Microsoft's never gonna stand a chance. Motherfucker, you would have known this, man, if you fucking pay attention to fucking Sony's past and why Sony is so beloved by the gaming community, motherfucker. It's not common fucking it's common sense. Motherfuckers out here trying to make it think like fucking like they figure some shit out. It's like, my God, you guys are fucking stupid. Question though, how did I become a mod on so many channels? I never asked. I don't know, man. I mean, because I talked to you personally, but on top of that, fucking, we've always gotten along great, you and I, Spartan Guy, outside from a few little back and forths, you know, that we do in my chat every once in a while for entertainment value. But I don't know. I mean, shit. I made you a fucking mod on my Twitch streams and shit. So I mean, fuck. Clearly, I trust you. And that's the thing. It's not the fact that you don't like. You're right. You never ask for it. It's just like people just have a good vibe about you. That's all it is. PS fucking 5 hype. $499. Even if it is, man, people are gonna be fucking happy with that, dude. Let them go. Let them be happy. Let them play some next gen shit. Wait, Fatal, you love Xbox Series S controller. I like the DualShock 4 more. What do you mean? Both controllers have their ups and downs, dude. But I do like both of them. I can get acclimated pretty easily to both. Yep, be right back. That's Spartan mod. See what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Low key clever, he says. Yep. I think both are fine, dude. Like, look, I love the comfortability fucking of the Xbox controller, but I don't fucking hate the actual PS4 fucking or the like the PlayStation design. Like, I know people have issues with the analog stick placement. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I can get accustomed to both extremely quickly and adjust extremely fast where the controls don't feel fucking weird for me at first, then why the fuck should I care? Like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from your preference. If that's what you want, like, that's fine. But I'm just letting you know personally, I don't give a fuck about either of them. I don't give a fuck. They both work fine for me. Innovations or not, don't care. The way I look at it is, man, fucking, as long as it can play the games that I want to play, and that's what matters to the fat man. Fuck everything else, man. And with that, yo, give me a sec, guys, man. I gotta take a piss. Be right back, one sec. Yo, goddamn, Spartan. How the fuck did you know I had to go take a piss? Spartan's a prophet. Yeah, okay. Shut up, Spartan. You ain't shit, son. He made a bold prediction. Yeah, yo, Predman, that is a little that is a little fucking spooky, man. That he fucking predicted I had to take a fucking piss, and as soon as I got done taking that toke, I had to go take a piss. Yo, wherever the fuck you hit the camera in my fucking room, Spartan, man, you fucking suck my dick. Fuck out of here. But, anyways, enough about that gay shit. What was I gonna say now? Fucking yeah. I'm not really expecting a whole lot when it comes to next gen, as far as like these massive graphical overhauls. I don't think we're gonna see that. I think what we will see is like games that, like, at least from the Sony perspective, we will see games that are gonna look like Horizon Zero Dawn, but just way more flashier and way more colorful and way better textures and whatever the case may be. Like, that's really going to push the boundaries of these next gen consoles. Well, maybe if you're Sony, but who knows about Xbox? Very doubtful with Xbox though, but whatever, it is what it is. Ugh. But regardless of all that crap, though, man, I mean, fucking, it is what it is, man. Like, I don't care, fucking, what goes on next gen. I don't give a fuck. If it's stuff that I want to play, and clearly I'm already seeing shit from the Xbox side that I do want to play, fucking, then I'm down with that. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm already gonna be buying a next gen console. More than likely, it's gonna be the Switch, but PS5 is definitely more than likely gonna be the first next gen hardware I actually do buy into, and then Xbox at a later date. Because that's normally the order I've been going in. Well, with the exception of fucking last generation, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, having that built-in mic, man, and that controller is actually pretty fucking sweet, dude. I like that. The mute switch is fucking innovate because remember 3D audio will play a factor in PlayStation VR. That is true. I'm curious to see how long it's going to take Sony until they actually do come out with a new model of the PlayStation VR. Man, and again, if they do that, like, I hope to God the price drops of the original one over here, man, so I can finally fucking play it, bro. Like, goddamn, like, I can't wait to fucking actually experience VR for myself, dude. That's right, that's true. They do have that, Spartan. Yep, yep. They're not going to be falling short on no goddamn shitty audio for fucking next gen, dude. That's for goddamn sure. Sony's going to fucking rock it out of the park for sure. For sure, for sure. It just sucks that I won't be able to actually experience that to like the best of my ability because my hearing in my left ear fucking is pretty bad from all the fucking damage that I had done to that ear, man, over the years. But yeah, fucking. But either way, it's gonna be a cool fucking functionality nonetheless, though, man. Oh, what's up, Eric? I didn't see you pop in here, homie. How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? Okay, no, I don't want that, motherfucker. Get the hell out of here. That baby fucking kills me, man. Alien Isolation Part 2. I don't know, man. Like, I heard a lot of great things about the first one. I mean, I could easily play it whenever the fuck ever. It's on Game Pass, so I don't care. I think the game looks like fucking trash, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but it fucking doesn't look fucking. No. I'm good. If you liked it, more power to you, man. Me personally, I think it looks like dog shit. I hope Sony uses their fucking experience fucking battery tech from the DualSense. They have put an Xperia phone, fucking, in which the battery will not go down faster unless your input is ongoing for more than an hour or more than 1 hours. Quantum Air is low key Dead Space resurrected. Well, shit. If it is, then there you go. I don't know. I mean, next gen, man. Fucking all I care about is the content that's coming out. Like that's the key number one thing that I think everybody should be fucking focused on. Which is why I say that I don't blame those who were disappointed in that showing that Microsoft showed up because even I thought it was underwhelming. Like, you know, what I mean, regardless of the games that they showed and games that yes I wouldn't mind playing, it's not how I would have went about fucking showing off your next gen technology and then only getting couple of indie titles and like two bigger games like the show on the fucking I don't know. It was a bad pace show, man. Apple has it in their phones now. It's a battery sensor. Oh shit. Okay. Oh man. Well, I know you need hardware to play. I mean, but that should already be a given. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like software is what's going to thrive those hardwares to successful, like to succeed. But we've already seen this generation that when it comes to a company like Microsoft, it's like they're just barely fucking dragging in the fat people, man. Like not like actual fat people, but like they're so far behind you, man. It literally feels like a fat guy fucking starting 100 fucking mile marathon. You know what I mean? Or 100 meter or like 500 meter marathon, and the fat guy is still way in the back. That's Xbox right now. Now, hopefully, Xbox can turn itself into something a little bit less of a mediocre monstrosity fucking going into next generation, which already out of the bat, they're not doing too well. They really aren't doing too well. Like, their first party games that they fucking have to show off, like, they're gonna have to fucking nail it out of the park. Like, I know we say that all the time when it comes to E3 and shit. No, they need to do that shit from their first parties. They need to have a really good fucking portfolio for anybody to be convinced to go out and either build a PC or buy a next gen fucking Xbox, depending on whatever the fuck their preference wants. Or already convince the user base that you currently still have. You know what I mean? Whether it's the fakers or it's the faithers or it's whatever, right? The fucking, you know what I mean? Like, but the thing of it is, like, Microsoft should not listen to the frauds, man. They shouldn't listen to the cult. They shouldn't listen to the fucking, those other people, man. Like, you know what I mean? They should be listening to people that actually are willing to play their games and enjoy their games, but at the same time, criticize them. You know what I mean? As gamers should do. Not in a public way where you shit on the fucking game, but to get, like, to actually give them proper criticism. You know what I mean? So that they stop doing that. But of course, they don't want that, though. You know, they want people fucking out there saying that, oh, Crackdown 3 is fucking amazing. Don't listen to the people. People don't know what the fuck they're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And yet, that's a project that you should have fucking canceled. Yeah, I get the whole Scalebound fucking was canceled and Crackdown 3 wasn't. I get that part. But I'm saying Crackdown should have been canceled right from the very inception of when the third game was fucking announced, man. Because clearly you didn't care about the developers that originally started on that shit, because then why the fuck would they drop that project so goddamn quickly? They up and left and said, fuck you, I'm out. Because after that fucking, that technology that you were showing off got bought out by whoever the fuck it was, there goes that shit. No, No Man's Sky is not dog shit anymore, dude, man. You fucking kidding me, dude? You're smoking crack. You're smoking serious crack. As I said, I put that GIF up there for a reason. But I really want to see fucking if Microsoft actually cares or not. And I really am putting a lot of faith into them, so I'm definitely like in that category of faithers, because I do want to see Xbox bounce back from this, and I do want to see competition. Are we going to get it? Chances are almost 99% positive that it's not going to happen. I mean, just to be real, but at the same time, man, I mean, shit, like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. See, with Nintendo, you know, even if they have a shit console, fucking their IPs will always guarantee to attract people into buying their shit, right? Xbox doesn't have that. Like, Halo is no longer fucking Halo anymore. Gears fucked off and ruined its entirety, fucking with 4 and 5. With Gears Tactics being a prequel and being a better story than the fucking latest installment. So it's no wonder why fucking Rob Ferguson said, fuck this, and went to fucking goddamn freaking, was it Activision Blizzard or EA, whatever the fuck it was? Fuck him, man. But at the same time, though, Spartan, man, like, and I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, like, we're expecting something good now, right? And no, like, that should have been something that Microsoft fucking should have kept on doing, fucking, to bring their name up and to be a better fucking company. But yet, you have a company that made a lot of backdoor deals, a lot of amazing backdoor deals, and shit like that, to a generation where fucking they barely released anything that didn't break above fucking 69 or 68. Outside from a few IPs, and that being the bigger titles like Halo and Gears. Those games underperformed like a motherfucker, regardless of, oh, Halo fucking 5 sold 5 million. Yeah, but look at when people fucking play it. Everybody hated that shit. Trashed on it. Garbage fucking piece of shit, right? That shit like that. And then we expect fucking games from an indie studio that Microsoft heavily promotes, right? Before we knew the actual eventual buyout was going to happen with fucking Undead Labs. When you know that's a company that released a single IP last generation for an indie studio, and that they were coming out with a sequel, and people fucking thought it was like some big ass game, or whatever the case may be, just because the dev went on Twitter and fucking said something about it being AAA. But yet, at the same time, I hear people say these same people bitching and pointing to fucking tweets that the dev said, "Oh, the game is AAA." Always tell me to not listen to the fucking person selling you the game. So, okay, so if you're telling me to not listen to the devs at all, period, right? Then you should know already that the actual developer that tweeted out from Undead Labs about State of Decay 2 being a AAA game should be absolute bullshit, because you're telling me this. Fuck, man, whatever, man. Fucking, this is what I'm saying, dude. Like, people tend to, like, fucking over-rationalize over stupid shit. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. But that's the thing, though, Spartan, dude. Like, Outer Worlds is a great fucking game. You know what I mean? Fallout, New Vegas is a great fucking game. Right now, those two games alone is pretty much basically what, like, I would say, like, the majority of console gamers know Obsidian by. Do you think half the goddamn console gamers right now fucking know what Pillars of Eternity is? Or knows what Pathfinder is? Or did they even realize that when they played fucking South Park Stick of Truth, that game was developed by Obsidian? Like, every time when I see people talk about Obsidian, man, Outer Worlds and fucking Fallout New Vegas are the only two games I ever fucking see in the comment section. But I never see anything the fuck else. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And then last generation, when fucking Compulsion came out with their first game, Contrast, I remember seeing people that actually legit played it, because it was also one of the games that Sony gave away for free during the whole PS Plus thing after the PS fucking server outage crap happened. And everyone was like, "Oh man, this game is really good. It's got an interesting concept. It's awesome." Then now they come out with one, right? We Happy Few, and everybody thinks the company is fucking dog shit now. Just because they made one bad game. I can recall plenty of developers making fucking pretty shitty games in their fucking timeline and still fucking actually make good games to this day. So we can't give Compulsion the benefit of the doubt? Even though they openly admitted on fucking film as to why the game launched the way that it did. But oh no, but see, yeah, that's a cop-out answer, right? Because we're not allowed to talk about that, because we as gamers, we're experts and we're supposed to know everything that goes on behind the scenes for a fucking video game. Fuck off, dude. You see, and this is why fucking I like having people like fucking Spartan being around and shit. Because he's like me. He actually fucking watches shit. He pays attention to shit. He listens to shit. He catches up on things that everyone over fucking looks to the actual main point that a developer or a publisher or whoever the fuck it may be is actually trying to tell you. Most people fucking borderline fucking right under the fucking radar. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Like, Andrew Wilkins, for example, right? You always see me getting into fucking arguments with him all the fucking time, whether it be on Discord, whether it be in my chat or somebody else's chat. But the thing of it is, like, I enjoy getting into arguments with him. He's a cool cat. He's a cool as fuck dude, man. I just like arguing with the motherfucker. Just like I do with Spartan God all the time. But the one thing, though, that he has been right about, though, is literally, like, how many fucking predictions has this guy made so far, gaming-wise? And he's gotten, like, the majority of them right. He's got a few of them wrong, but, like, you know, him saying for years that Crackdown 3 was going to get canceled, and it still came out. Even though it was dog shit, don't get me wrong, that game is dog shit. But he was wrong on that aspect. But still, fucking at the end of the day, fucking, we're all humans at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't like something about you, most of the time, I would say fucking, I don't know, maybe like four out of 5 times, it's always going to be gaming related. I'm not going to hate you outright because of your fucking who the hell you are or any of that shit. Fuck no. But at the same time, though, too, as well, that can't bite you in the ass. Ah, Amira. Shut up, Beavis. At this point, I'm kind of like split down the middle, Beavis. I'm split down the middle. Part of me fucking still wants me to hang on to that theory that I told y'all about how they're like redesigned the game from the ground up and shit like that. Hence the reason why they haven't showed any more of it. And the other part of my brain, it's just like, nah, yeah, it's canceled. Or it's going to be a next gen fucking game. And that's why we haven't seen shit yet. But that gives them time to fucking fix it up, make it longer, make it better, and fucking whatever you want to call it, right? So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that hatred towards fucking Battletoads, bro? Yeah, no. That's straight up fucking fake ass, garbage ass hate. Straight up fake ass fucking hate. I mean, I wish I had Google Fiber, man, right now, dude. Shit. Are you kidding me, man? Fuck, I'll be fucking uploading tons of gameplay to my fucking channel right now, dude. Fuck. Google Stadia. Fuck Stadia, man. Fuck Stadia. Stop that. Yeah, good luck trying to get another goddamn SOCON game, by the way. I mean, as much as I'd like to see that happen, I think that'd be great. Eventually, it's gonna happen, but yeah, you'd be waiting a while for that. I know Google Stadia is free, but I ain't fucking with it. Google Stadia can suck my dick. Well, technically Microsoft owns it, but Rare owns the IP. But I'm not going to hate on Battletoads. Most people don't even know what the fuck Battletoads is, dude, man. They're too young for that shit. But of course, they're going to jump on the hate wagon, though. Or they've either played it recently because of the Rare Replay collection, or whatever the case may be, or they got wind of it and they finally played it. Oh, this game is extremely difficult. And it was. But how many games were? Look how many games there were, man. There were so many games that were fucking extremely fucking frustrating, hard as fuck to play, hard as fuck to beat, broken mechanics, broken gameplay mechanics. But we loved that shit as a kid, yo. Like that was like fucking thing that we could sit there and use for bragging rights back then. Now what do we brag about? Platinums? Like, cool. It's like fucking what is that gonna do for me? And then when you look at their list of games that they did plat, man, it's all fucking easy shit to plat. It's like the same thing that happened with Xbox, right? It's like damn well fucking people would play anything for quick achievements, man. If you had fucking Hannah Montana up there in that Avatar game, yeah, come on, bro. You were chasing those numbers. You were chasing those fucking numbers, bro. That's all you cared about. Like I said, man, like right now I could easily go and fucking attempts to try to get the fucking, 1,000 out of 1,000 for Streets of Rage, man. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna fucking burn myself out of playing that game until I get a fucking goddamn fucking plat or 1,000 out of 1,000. Nah, bro. I'll eventually get the fucking 1,000 out of 1,000 because that's a game I'm always gonna keep installed. Always gonna keep that game installed on both platforms because it's a game that I can go back to and just like I do with Dynasty Warriors. Like fucking sit there and fucking pop it on and fucking play a couple stages, kick some ass, have some fun, and then play something else. That's what I love about the fucking beat 'em up genre, dude. It's like there's so much replay value there, man. You don't care how many times you've beaten fucking Streets of Rage fucking 4. It's just if you had an overall fun experience from beginning to end, that's why those games are still being played to this day. And that's why I'm glad that Streets of Rage 4 was not a fucking cash grab, dude. That game was incredible. Hell yeah. And it just shows too as well that with the right fucking team behind it that knows and respects that genre, yeah, you're gonna make a masterpiece out of it. And that's the fucking exactly what this developer fucking did, dude. Like .mu or .mu, I think they're called, and somebody else. Yeah, they fucking nailed that game out of the park, bro. Yes, the interesting PlayStation fanboys logic. But let's not get it twisted, though, Super Nerd. Right? Even Xbox motherfuckers were sitting there fucking bashing on Battletoads, man, because it didn't look like what what they had in fucking Killer Instinct. I personally don't care. Like, and I've already told people this 100 times. I don't care if the game looks cartoony or if the game is in between or if the game looks like fucking Last of Us quality. I don't give a fuck. Because what I'm looking at is the genre that it's in, which Battletoads is a beat 'em up, so it fits perfectly right there for me. But I'm also analyzing, okay, how is the combat? The combat in Streets of Rage 4, right? Look at that game. That game looks like a cartoon. But the actual mechanics of that game is fucking crack. Like being able to connect combos together, man, or using an overpowered old school character that they deliberately made fucking whatever you want to call it, their old models and shit that are fucking way better than the actual new models. Fucking Lincoln ass fucking big ass combos together and shit. Battletoads had that in play. Like it was there. You saw it in the fucking trailer, dude. The problem is that people shat on it because of how it fucking looked, which to me is fucking retarded. And number two is the fact that, yeah, it did look a little bit on the slow side. That part, I agree with 100%, but I don't give a fuck how it looks. I just want the fucking game. Because it's a genre that I fucking worship, dude. It's like my favorite genre of all time. Beat 'em up games are satisfying. Like, ridiculously satisfying. And plus, Battletoads was the first fucking game that got me into that genre. So yeah, so I am genuinely excited for the new Battletoads game, but not because of how it fucking looks, dude. But no, you like there's legit people out there that think that my excitement for Battletoads is fake. Motherfucker, if you honestly think that my excitement is fucking fake, then you do not fucking know me as a gamer for shit. For fucking shit, bro. Hell no. Hell no, dude. But yeah, hopefully we'll see that in July. And I'm praying that my theory was correct. And if it is correct, man, then fucking there you go. Yo, where the fuck did you go, chat? Did I all put you motherfuckers to sleep? The fuck? Like, goddamn, fucking boring ass crowd today, man. The fuck is going on? Normally you guys are so talkative and shit. Talking shit about everything. Slow week? Or is it the fact that this coronavirus shit, you guys are getting tired of it, man, and being tired of being locked down into your apartment or to your fucking house because of this virus fake ass bullshit we got going on right now? Not the virus itself, but how they're actually treating us or treating it. Now they're going about it and shit. Fucking bullshit is what it is, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, okay, cool. So it's okay for Streets of Rage to have that art style, but it's wrong for Battletoads, even though Battletoads was inspired to compete with Ninja Turtles back then as a cartoon. Like, bro, I sometimes, man, I don't get this fucking community, man. I just don't get it. Uh, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Bro, when I was a kid and I was living in a complex, I turned my basement into like my own little gaming man cave, bro. I had like fucking my big TV setup. It was like a big fuck. I think it was like a 32-inch tube TV. Like this fucker was heavy as shit. That was where I would play like my main current gen consoles on, like my SNES at the time, or fucking N64 or GameCube or whatever the fuck it was, right? Well, GameCube, that was when I was living at my grandma's. But fucking, I had that TV be set up for that shit, and then I would have another TV, which was a smaller fucking regular TV. Fucking remember when I had like one of those little pop in, pop out dials. But that's where I had like my Commodore 64 fucking hooked up to it and shit. So I can sit there and like have my friends come over. We'll play some other like fucking some games together or whatever. Or I'll show them some shit on fucking Commodore, mainly like those adult centric ones that I fucking came across that were fucking horrible to look at. But whatever. Yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm saying, super nerd. So why be fucking like? I don't, dude, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like this narrative that fucking people sit there and tell me that fucking we don't want games to look cartoony anymore. We're not kids. We're not that. Blah 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 blah. But yet, in the very same breath, they sit there and say, "Oh, video games is art." Okay, motherfucker. If video games is fucking art, then it shouldn't matter how a game graphically or what art style it's fucking using in that context. Because that is a form of art. If you're coming out and saying, making that statement, you have to include that fucking aspect. So I'm saying, dude, like gamers are fucking stupid as shit. Oh man, Fiddle, I don't appreciate you fucking called me that, dude. Well then wake the fuck up. Like, but again, the easiest takeaway from this shit, dude, man, is the fact that anything that you wanted to learn about, you can easily look up. Nobody does that. Nobody fucking does that, man. Shit. Man, you have no idea how much of a blessing it is for me to fucking be able to fucking search up shit on the internet, man, without fucking, when it comes to gaming wise. Because we didn't have that luxury back then. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Ah, damn, man. I'm not looking forward to walking down to Zares. It's going to be freezing outside, bro. But I have to go to Zares, man. But whatever, it is what it is. So I'm going to finish the smoke. I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, I've been going for an hour. It's already 6:30. Yeah, I definitely have to. Yeah, because they close at 8. So if I'm gonna have to go, I'm gonna have to go after this fucking stream is done. God damn it. Oh well, whatever. Can't do the flashy colors. Well, then that makes sense. I mean, if you have a fucking, like something that's wrong with you that you can't play certain games like that, then yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. Okay. That is the social media logic, dude, and that to me is fucking the most idiotic shit I've ever fucking read in my life. my god, dude. What's today? Sunday, right? Oh yeah, it should be fucking dead quiet in fucking Zares today. Usually on a Sunday, man, it's fucking dead quiet. But all right, guys, man, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here so I can make my fucking little penguin waddle down there. Grab what I gotta grab and then get the fuck back home and chill out for the rest of the night, man. I want to thank y'all for popping in, man. Love y'all to death, man. And I'll see you guys here on the next one. I'm out.